Dude, my algorithm is straight up cooked.
Dude, you got to tell me about it.
It's pretty rough. I don't know what's going on. I would assume that there's some people out there that also have this going on.
Are you talking like your explore page as soon as you open up your...
Yeah, that, and also just like if I start like scrolling in Reels, this is an Instagram.
Okay.
I'm in a futuristic universe.
You're in a void.
No, I'm in the future.
Wait, what?
I'm in the future.
Future?
There's a weird thing in Instagram right now.
You're future maxing right now? You're future maxing, dude?
If I'm the only one experiencing this, I'm going to lose my mind.
I mean, not long ago you were telling me about like there's like...
Tonight is the night.
These aliens are coming.
Tonight is the night. I know we're supposed to be filming like it's the morning, but literally tonight's the night that A3 Atlas is supposed to literally destroy Earth.
Yeah, we're pulling back the veil. We didn't film this on Monday morning. But tonight is the night, apparently, that Atlas...
It is. I3 Atlas is supposed to destroy Earth tonight. I'm not making that up.
So if it doesn't destroy us tonight, and you're listening to this on a Monday morning, it's probably going to destroy on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Tonight is your last night if you're listening on Monday.
You're right. I was in a weird alien loop there for a really long time.
And now I think you're back. Now you're back to your alien.
No, I'm in weird. This is going to not make sense when I start talking about this, unless you've also seen this. I don't know.
Dude, I'm lost. I have no idea.
So, okay, it's like people that are like ironically, okay, first of all, let me ask you this. Do you know what a slider is and not like a burger? It's like a person.
I'm thinking like in terms of like time travel.
No, it's like a current trend that people are kind of like roasting right now. You ever like seen videos of like...
Oh, like a backslider, like someone who's not a Christian anymore.
Not a backslider.
Oh, not like that.
Someone who's not a Christian anymore.
That's my only experience with sliders.
No, it's like, okay, you ever seen
that
like,
guy over there? He's a slider. He ain't coming to church no more. He's a slider.
I mean, you might as well with these people when I explain them. You might as well. No, it's like a community of people who work at haunted houses. Okay. And run like the Halloween Horror Nights that wear the things on their palms, their knees, and their elbows, and they're in full garb, and they'll run up and they'll hit on their knees and on their hands.
Oh, and
it like creates sparks and they like slide up to you. That's becoming like a hobby. So that's becoming like people are like getting the gear.
Okay.
And like people are getting into like sliding. But that's not what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing on my algorithm people that are like, yeah, I'm a slider. I'm into that.
Wait, so before you talk about that slide, are there like competitions? Like, I'm more curious now about sliding. Like, is it like a...
No, there's not competition. Maybe there's competitions actually. I don't know. But no, it's like people who are into haunted house stuff. I get a lot of haunted house stuff now since we're,
we're reviewers of
haunted houses, I guess. No, but it's like people who are into that, who work for haunted houses. And then outside, it's like, instead of rollerblading, you'd be going out with your friends into the driveway and seeing how far you can slide, and then sliding and jumping over things.
Okay.
And stuff like that. Well, people are ironically taking the sliders.
It's kind of like Jackass for sliders.
Yeah. And they're saying in the future there's going to be a war between sliders.
Who's they?
My algorithm. This isn't one real.
How did you get into this zone, dude?
I don't know. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a lot.
Then I'll be into it too.
Yeah, but they think there's gonna be a war. Not they think. This is a fictional.
Sliders versus
that like people are making like ironic fake reels and TikToks about. So it's going to be sliders versus, do you know what glovers are?
Yeah. The glowing hand stuff.
So they think in the future, the community of sliders and the community of glovers are going to be at like war. And so it's just like my feed is all these people making fake TikToks being like glovers or sliders and like talking about what the future is going to be like and whatnot. And yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty insane. So I'm in the glove slider TikTok algorithm right now.
But what side do you associate with?
Slider.
You're a slider?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Gloving is like rave culture, and not that I have anything against rave culture. It's just not for me.
Okay.
I went to a rave once. I'll tell that story if you want.
What rave was it? Wait, was it like in Milwaukee?
Yeah, you know about that? When I got kicked out?
Oh, man. I don't think I do know this story.
Okay. I'm not a raver.
I know you're not a raver.
Yeah, I'm not a raver. I went to a rave on New Year's Eve at Milwaukee with an ex-girlfriend.
How long? Oh, I think I know who that was.
Yeah. No shade. She didn't. There was nothing wrong that she had done or anything like that.
Was this like probably more than 10 years ago then?
Oh yeah, it was more than 10 years ago.
Okay,
easily. Yeah. I think it was like 2011 or something.
I think I remember that era.
Yeah, 2012 or something like that.
Okay.
So she was
nothing against that person.
No, nothing against that person.
I just know what time frame in your life this is.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Not a good one. Honestly.
The dark ages.
Not in a good point in my life. Yeah. But not because of her, just because of me. Yeah. Anyway, so her and I and some other people had gone to this rave. It was a big thing. It was like Bass Nectar, who was like big at the time, like a big DJ at the time. He was doing like dubstep. Dubstep was just emerging. And that was like the big thing. And so it was like a big New Year's Eve bash to ring in the New Year's. So it was like they were going to do a whole drop where they were going to like drop balloons and they were going to have like pop off big dubstep and whatnot. And my girlfriend at the time had been, she had been looking forward to it for like months ahead of time. And so had the people we were going with.
Okay.
And
she'd been like practicing gloving.
No, I don't think she was into that. No
gloving. No gloving going on.
No gloving. They say in the fictional universe that if you're to be taken out by a slider, you're degloved. Okay. You've been degloved.
So if you were taken out by a glover, then
and you're a slider, I don't know.
Are you deslitted?
I'm on team slider, so
a deslidered.
I'm gonna say that we don't get deslided.
You're neutered. I don't know. All
right. Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
But anyways,
we'll see.
Yeah.
It's about to happen.
Well, start typing in sliders and glovers and you don't know for you, man, you're going to see some weird stuff.
Anything can happen, man.
I'm going to flood you though. You just wait.
Yeah, it's about to happen.
But anyways, I'm at this rave. We got to pee. The lines are out the freaking door to get into a bathroom because it's just absolutely packed. The men's restroom, for some reason, is way less of a line than the women's restroom. Sorry, I shouldn't have said female. The women's restroom. And I said I had seen, and she did too. She had seen women just going in the male's restroom.
Okay.
And I said, hey, go to the restroom. I'll wait outside the door for you.
I mean, a toilet's a toilet at the end of the day.
Yeah, I said, I'll come in there with you. I'll wait in there because it was just like it was just like free for all, dude. I'm telling you, it was like wild and out, dude.
Like they should have just had porta potties at that point.
I mean, it was like all hands on deck. Everybody's doing whatever they want. Sort of thing. So I'm standing outside the door and this dude just comes up to me, huge bald guy. So shout out bald bud.
It was meant to happen.
It was meant to happen. It was foreshadowing the future.
This was you in the future. It was, what if this was you you're a time traveler going back to Nate's younger self.
Just to wreck my New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Great. It didn't do anything for the course of my life.
I need to sour this because he finds a woman that he's going to marry someday.
Oh, that could be.
He's like,
I don't know if that had anything to do with
this trajectory he's on. I need to, he may think this is the best night of his life.
It's going to be 10 times better.
Yeah.
No, that was a horrible night of my life, for sure.
Because of future you.
Well, bald guy comes in, throws me into one of these things where he throws my arms behind my back like a cop.
Like a half
cranks
Nelson.
him out. And he says to me, he yells, and it freaked me out.
Why did he do this? Just out of
because
nowhere?
she was in the stall. I had her going in the stall. I stood outside the stall.
Okay.
There was other women in the bathroom at this time too.
Got it. Okay.
He comes in, throws me in the one of these cop things or whatever. And he says, I'll never forget what he says. It's so disturbing and it makes me feel like such a freaking creep. He goes, you know damn well not to have a female in the men's restroom. You know damn well you shouldn't have a female in the men's restroom, he yells. And everybody looks at me. And then everybody's watching as he's carting me out.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Was this guy a bouncer or something? Or?
Yeah, he was like security.
Oh,
Everyone that I'm with is pissed now because I'm getting kicked out. My girlfriend at the time feels like she has to come with me. So she's all pissed because this was her thing.
She's hurrying up in the bathroom now.
Yeah. And everybody else is like, well, we're still going to party. So then I'm sitting on a curb bringing in New Year's Day just on a curb in Milwaukee.
They're like just chain smoking by yourself.
Yeah.
Passing the time.
Not a great, I mean, I was super young. We all were, but not a raver.
What a terrible
kind of put a bad taste in my mouth for raving. Yeah,
yeah, that was your first experience.
That was my first experience. Yeah, I was like, all right, note to self: don't have a female in the men's restroom.
Also, like specifically a female. Like, not a woman, a female.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't like it when people say like a female. I don't like that, but that was what he said.
They break it down to like real biological terms for you.
They're like, I'm not even going to respect a woman to call her a woman. She's a female. Yeah. I don't like that shit. Anyways, long story short.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. End of story. Speaking of like live shows, have I ever told you what my first live concert was that I ever went to?
Jesus Christ Superstar.
No. I see why you think that though. Honestly, and you're not very far off.
Okay.
There was a band. It was actually when we first moved here.
Life Fest.
No, it wasn't even Life Fest. No.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the name of the venue, but they were like a hardcore Christian band, which sounds kind of lame.
Yeah.
But the band name was they were called Justified. I don't even know if they're still a thing anymore.
Okay. Sick
Justified.
name. Honestly,
Yeah.
like Christian or not, like that's a sick name.
Yeah, and honestly, they were in the scene of the same era as like Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, like that kind of
MySpace scene.
Yep.
Emo, screamo music.
Like what was the like POD era?
Okay, that's a different era.
Well, POD was like early
POD's
2000s, right?
New metal though.
Like the
Yeah.
we are
The youth of the nation. Yeah.
When did that come out?
I don't know when it came out, but that's a different genre.
Oh,
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm getting technical here.
Okay.
With the subgenres.
I mean, they're not
a new metal band.
Okay, then maybe this band was more new metal because there wasn't like as far as I remember, there wasn't like actual like metal like vocal screaming.
Okay,
like you would expect from like
yeah.
in your terms like actual
Sure.
metal.
Sure. No, I don't think the screaming defines it either. We could talk about this. We're getting too in depth. It has nothing
I'm
to do
gonna
with
get roasted
screaming.
online for this anyway, so I don't know what. This is like my first show, dude. I don't know what anything is at this point. So
Just like trying to describe to me a thing. I'm sorry. I'm ripping you down.
I'm also trying to give you
me, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
trying to give you the
Trying
era
to tell a
of like
story.
when this music came out and like when other music was coming out to like
Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I got it.
Yeah.
It's like late MySpace era.
Yep.
Emo scene kind of type
It
stuff.
was probably like 2002, 2003.
Okay.
That was the
That's
time
also
frame.
new metal era though. That
Yeah.
is also new metal. So
So
I think you had a right time frame.
Yeah.
I was just thinking genre.
yeah.
Sorry.
I don't think they were as poppy though as like what, because I would kind of consider like new metal almost like the poppier version of like
Yeah, they were like the superstars.
radio
of-
friendly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And this band was, I think they had potential for it, but they were like not as well known, obviously, because it was a venue that wasn't very big. There was maybe like 100 people at this show, maybe 150 max.
Those are some of the best though.
They were, and this was a core memory for
Yeah.
me too, because we went to this show because one of the people that were in like our like parents like circle of friends, they knew the band that was performing.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I have told you this
I think
story.
you did. You
Yeah.
got to come up on stage or something like that
You
and
did,
stage
yeah.
dive.
And it wasn't because I knew these guys. It was
Yeah, yeah.
because our friend whose parents knew these guys were performing. And so like we're like kind of off to the side, maybe like even almost like at the front, because like I said, there's like maybe 200 people max at this show. It was
That's, in my eyes, that's a good amount.
yeah, it
I'm
was-
happy with that.
It's a small venue, but it gets packed in there.
Yeah.
And so I remember like we were at the front and the lead singer, he's like waving us up, like me, my brother, and like our friend who knows these guys.
Yeah.
And we're all like 12, 13, like
Yeah.
max, like in terms of how old we are. And so I'm up on stage with these guys, they got like long dreads, dude. They look like in my eyes, they look like they're like the band.
The shit.
Yeah. They look like POD to me in my eyes.
POD rules. Let's just be real.
And they're like playing like they're like warm, not even warming up, but they're at like a slow part in the song where they're just kind of like more of like the atmospheric element of
Yeah.
like songs where it was like slow and maybe just like the drums like
Okay.
and maybe like a little bit of a bass as all is playing. So there's really no like
Yeah.
And so I remember like we're up there and the lead singer, he turns to the three of us and we're kind of just like standing up there. I don't even remember what I was doing, dude. I probably look like an idiot up there.
This
This is my first show. My first show. Like never listened to these guys in my life.
The fact that you're on stage alone is pretty fucking cool, though.
Yeah,
that you're side stage.
Yeah,
that's pretty. That's like a thing of like in the metal culture, hardcore culture. All your homies come side stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
that's pretty much what it was.
That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
So we're up there and like looking like idiots, at least me for sure. And the lead singer comes over to like the three of us, and he's like, we're gonna hit it hard in a little bit. When we do, I want all three of you to jump out in the crowd. And
were you scared?
We're like, were you scared? No, dude. I was like,
you weren't scared?
No, I was like, I'll do it.
Dang, I would have been terrified. I've never crowd surfed, so you have one up on me on that.
Really? Yeah. And this is my first show too.
Yeah.
So like, the time comes where we do like, but it wasn't like all three of us went at the same time. I think it was like one after another, like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it was a smaller show, so it wasn't like all three of us jumped out at the same time. But it was like, yeah, they hit it hard. Whatever that moment was, like the first kid goes out, and then either I go out or my brother goes out. But either way, all three of us are like surfing for like a short period of time.
So sick.
And it was to like some like
Justified.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Check them out. I don't know if they're still active.
Who knows?
If they still have stuff going on, but they were a cool band. They were cool guys. Cause I remember even after the show, we went back to my friend's house who was like, they were friends with them, and we like hung out and like played video games with them and stuff, and just kind of like hung out as like if they were like they knew them forever. I'm sure they did, but it was like, you know, and I'm sure like I had no relatability to these guys who were like probably in their 20s or 30s, and like me being like a 12 or 13 year old, but they still took the time to like talk to me and stuff too.
That's sick,
so it was like they're wholesome guys, and that was, I think I do have a one up on you on my first show then. So even though it wasn't like a really well known band, I had a really cool experience with it. So.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, my first show, I was 4 years old. I saw Jimmy Buffett.
That's cool though.
I mean, I don't know any.
You probably don't remember any of it.
No, none of it. But I went with my mom and my dad, and I saw Jimmy Buffett when I was 4, I guess.
Okay.
So R.I.P.
But no memory of it.
No, no memory of it.
Oh,
no, my first real memory of a show, banger show. Me, Will, Corey, Evanescence.
That's a good one.
And all the dads came, and all the dads were like super into it.
Like your dad,
like our dad and Corey and Will. Okay. Yeah, all the dads came and they were like bonding, and it was like,
that's cool.
I think that moment solidified for me. I saw the opening band play, and I had never seen a band on that size of a stage, because it was in the Eagles Ballroom of the Rave in Milwaukee, which is a big room. It's probably like a 3,000 cap room or something like that. I could be way wrong and off on that whole shit.
Don't quote this guy.
Yeah, but it's big. And I remember seeing the opening band and being like, I want to do that. I was like, I definitely want to do that.
That's going to be me someday.
Yeah. And I mean, I haven't played a show that big, but I've played some shows that I'm happy about, you know?
Yeah. I think you got something to be proud about, though.
I agree. Yeah. But you have one up to me, because I have not ever crowd surfed. I'm too afraid to.
Will you ever?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. I don't think so. I'm too afraid to be in. Dude, there's like stories of people being paralyzed because of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's like people drop people now on purpose. It's
you
like
got to go to Christian show.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna ascend you to the heavens.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, no, you don't fall.
If you do, we have pillows. Something will catch you. Don't worry.
Yeah, the whole floor is sponges.
Yeah,
that's funny, man. Well, we did something kind of scary, recently.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were just talking about
haunted houses. Haunted houses. We just got done with Christmas.
Yep. Last week was Baldmas. If you haven't listened to Baldmas episode, go back and listen to it, because we give each other some really weird gifts.
Funny shit, yeah.
Some funny stuff. I'm not going to spoil them. I'm not going to tell you what we got, but go take a listen.
Heartwarming stuff too.
It's our annual episode of.
It's our thing, man.
Baldmas. It's
Baldmas TM. It's trademarked.
Baldmas is what got us started with the podcast. It's our very first episode.
It is.
So go check it out. But anyways, you're saying...
Yeah, we did something fun in December that was not Christmas related. The people that
you just shook the whole table.
I know I did. I'm getting excited.
This guy is amped.
I'm getting excited about it. We went to go back to visit the Realm of Darkness. The Realm of Darkness is a local haunted house in the area that we're in that does an interactive haunted house that is completely different than any other haunted house I've ever been to. It puts you in the scene, makes you do stuff, makes you participate even if you don't want to, and pushes you outside of your comfort zone. Super cool stuff. They did a Christmas haunt called Twisted Christmas, where they repurposed their haunt. that we check it out. We have a video where we break it down. It's like probably 5 videos back. The original haunt,
not the Christmas version. Yeah,
the original haunt. Check it out. But we were invited because we posted that video in November, and Dalton and Ben, the owners of it, they loved it so much. They were like, you guys should come. We'll give you some tickets. We'll hook you up with some tickets for this Christmas event. And we went, Ryan.
You're Ryan? Ryan and Nate.
We're both bald, man. We just get it mixed up. I don't know. We were Ryan, Nate, my wife, and the guy who filmed the initial video.
I was gonna say we're bald, and also like it was when we went there, it was almost like our first like celebrity experience.
It was
when we were there.
It was. It was really, really cool. Yeah, it was like they all knew we were coming.
Yeah. Well, maybe not new, but like we ran into one of the moms there.
Both of them.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, do you know Dalton or do you know Ben? And they're like, yeah, that's my son. And we're like,
she was in like a full makeup. We would have no idea.
Yeah. And also wouldn't have known what she looked like anyways. Not like we've met the mom before. Yeah. But we were like, oh yeah, we know Dalton or we know Ben. Like we just came through a few weeks ago and did a tour of this. And immediately she was just like, oh, I know what you're talking about. Like,
yeah. She's like, you guys are the ball buds.
You're the ball buds.
Yeah. I was like, we're the ball buds.
And she's just like, she points at Nate and she's like, take off your hat.
Yeah.
And she points at me, take off your hat. And I took off we're like standing next to each other. And like both the moms were there at this point, and they're just like, it's them. It's in the midst.
It was awesome. It was cool. And then in vice versa, we're going, it's the moms. Yeah, it's them. Right? It's the moms of Dalton and Ben, which we heard a lot about. They talked a lot about them during the initial tour. That
they're big supporters.
They play a big role. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's funny. It was kind of like the Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other like, you're them. But it was a ball. It was absolutely terrifying. Again,
your wife ended up rolling on the floor at some point.
I gotta talk about that.
I did not see that, but apparently I wish I would have, because that seems like a high.
No, it was amazing because
the very first room too.
The very first room is a mock elevator that they have on hydraulics that interactive. You have to basically find a way to get it moving. And to do that, you have to find a fork in the room and shove it in. I'm giving some spoilers here. I'm sorry. Shove it in an outlet and
like shorts the
circuit. And then the elevator plummets, which means it falls from the hydraulics that it's on. Yep. My wife knew this going into it, and she was terrified of that. She did not tell me that she had this plan ahead of time, but it was immediate. It was like we entered in, and it was like she beelined it for the corner and just sat down in the corner and sat her ass down right on the corner and it was like second nature for her. I just started laughing, and I was like, really?
I thought she was like squatting. I didn't think she was like actually sitting on the floor.
She was sitting on the floor. Her ass was on the floor. and she was like fully like bracing herself. Meanwhile, I'm in the other corner, and I look at her and I'm like, maybe that's a good idea. So I do a half squat and I hold on to some guardrails. Little do I know that I'm right in front of like a spark exhaust that's about to shoot like a ton of sparks out when this thing starts to fall. And so all of a sudden,
the lights cut off and the sparks,
they go crazy. All you see is sparks. Yeah. I'm right in front of this thing. I'm like, literally think I'm getting burned alive. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I remember looking at you because I was close. I was looking at your shirt, and like I thought I saw some like smoke coming out of your shirt.
Yeah,
it was probably just from the vent or from the
the
sparks. But like I remember you were like brushing at it. You're like thought it was like on fire.
I was like, what the fuck? It was just like hitting me. It was like
for a long time too.
I know. I was like, whoa, that was scary.
And then like it was pretty dark in there until we got into the next room. But like I remember you were like dying laughing because Alice must have still just been on the floor,
dude.
Like you were picking her up, I'm sure.
I did. I gave her a hand up, but I just thought it was so funny that like you could tell that wasn't something that happened because of something. You could tell she went into that room and had it all mapped out in her head. Like she was like, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to find the far corner. I'm going to sit on the floor. I'm going to put my hands up on the sidewall.
She must have been watching our review of our walkthrough to find every cheated, like cheat aspect of it to like hide and where to be.
She doesn't like a drop.
At any moment.
She's not a fan of a drop. And it's only a foot. It feels like more than a foot. Yeah. It is pretty abrupt.
You put your knee braces on before he went.
I did. I got bad knees. I've blown out both of my knees, and I did. I was like, I'm going to put the knee braces on just to be safe.
I remember before we even went in, we had to park kind of a ways away, and it was like really cold night. It was probably
negative.
Yeah, -10 at least.
Yeah.
And it was night too. So it was already colder than that with like, but yeah, we parked far away. And like before we even got in, you're like, hold up, I gotta put my knee braces on. So we're like waiting in the parking lot for Nate to put his knee braces on both knees before we even go into this house to like get warm.
I was Bionicle Man, Red. I was ready to go. I was like, I knew all the things that were gonna happen from our walkthrough. I was like, I gotta get ready for this.
Oh man, it was fun though. It was kind of almost what I expected, but almost not though. There was some stuff they added that was a little bit different, a little bit like that Twisted Christmas aspect to it.
Yeah, they definitely played more into everything had a Christmas vibe to it. So every creature, monster, or like scare actor was in something scary, but then also had like a comedic element to it almost.
Yeah.
Where it did feel like it was like, we know we're doing this during Christmas, so we're purposely being like over the top and almost like the scare actors were throwing snowballs at people in the queue. Like,
and they had
awesome, really, really great idea.
They had like snow machines that would like blow snow randomly into the queue, which was really cool too.
It was sick. It was sick, but it gave like
it's campy.
It was kind of campy, like whimsy to it, which I think they were going for. Because it's like we're making a haunted house during Christmas about Christmas. Right. It's not going to be serious. It's like the movie Krampus. That movie's like borderline a comedy, you know?
That was kind of my thought too. Is like you can't really. It's hard to go to something like that and like have it be at the same level as like a haunted house in October, because that is like you're expecting to go and get scared on your ass pretty much.
Yeah.
And for something like this for Christmas, it's a different story. So I think that they did it right though. It's how I would have expected it and how I probably would have done it too, where it's like you said, a little whimsical.
Yeah.
But also it's like the haunts are real. Like with what they
there were still plenty of times, you probably heard, man, because I was in the back. There's plenty of times that I was full-fledged screaming.
Yeah.
I was going, ah!
Yeah, you had people coming up behind you though all the time.
Dude. Oh my God. What I did is I stuck my fingers in Alice's belt loops.
Okay.
So that I was like, I'll never lose her.
Not getting lost.
Yeah, I'm not getting lost. Yeah, I'll never lose her. And I stayed behind her. And the only thing I was scared about the entire time going through it is the same thing that I talked about last time, which is Jimmy. It is Jimmy. And Jimmy's he's a giant animatronic rat head.
Controlled by a guy who's mostly Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I guess.
As we found out.
I guess the guy who runs him drinks
is addicted to Coca-Cola.
Can after can of Coca-Cola.
What did he say? He's 33% man, 33% Coca-Cola.
33% rat.
33% rat. And then like 1% something else.
Yeah.
He's like 101% into this character.
Yeah, something like that. It's pretty funny. Check out the vlog. Check out the haunted
on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, check out the vlog. But I really don't like that thing. It makes me anxious. I talk a lot. I won't go in depth about it. I talk a lot about it in the initial episode where we break this thing down. But
I thought that you would like confront it and like kind of like.
I had a plan also, and that I didn't tell anybody.
That's why you took the bat. You're in the bat.
And I followed through. Yes, it is.
No one could see how you reacted to this.
No, because I knew that you guys were going to hit it before me.
Oh, okay.
And that there was a chance that it might hit you and then back out, and I might not even. Okay. Basically, this thing shoots out of a wall.
It's a giant rat head.
It's literally probably 6 feet long, maybe longer, and maybe 4 feet tall, I would say, and maybe 4 feet wide. Maybe even 5 or 6 feet.
It's big
and wide. It's massive. It's the size of this table.
It's heavy too.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive. And this thing shoots out. It like literally jumps right into crowds. It's crazy. And its mouth opens. Its eyes glow red. And it touches you. It actually physically touches you. This thing does.
Yeah.
So my plan was, A, I'm going to miss it altogether because it's going to hit you guys. B, I'm in back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going under. And I did. I went underneath it. I literally crouched down and I walked like this underneath the head.
Didn't look at
it. I told Ryan I was. Ryan's like, you're going to confront your fear tonight, right? And I was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it, man. In my head, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Screw that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And so, no, I didn't. I closed my eyes. I held onto the belt loops. I squatted. But what I'd love to see, you know how they have the CCTVs from each room, that big room? I would love to ask them for our walkthrough.
Just you ducking that.
Yeah, I would love to see the video of me ducking it. I would love to see that.
You probably would have had to let them know ahead of time to get that recorded, because I'm sure they probably don't.
Yeah, they don't keep it.
I'm sure they don't keep a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Dalton and Ben, if you're watching this and you have it for whatever reason, send it to Ball Buds. We'll post it, dude. We'll post it.
No shame.
Yeah, I 100%. And I'll post my wife too in the elevator.
Dude, I think I screwed up in the elevator because I was the one like that answered the phone. Like, because the phone was ringing.
You were ballsy. You and Trace were really ballsy.
Yeah.
Both of you guys did a lot of the stuff for us where I was like, I don't want to do it.
I mean, I ain't touching that.
Yeah.
But I answered the phone, and I was getting directions from the person on the other line. And the first thing was to to touch both ends of the wires to complete the circuit or something like that.
Yep.
Trace, he grabbed both of them.
Yeah.
And I think it was like that. I thought that was all that I had to answer the phone for. So I hung up the phone. But then, like, because I couldn't hear anything. It was like I could barely hear what was on the phone.
Okay.
So I hung up the phone, and then like the voice came through the speakers in the elevator, and I think the guy said something about like, I guess we're not talking on the phone anymore. So, anyways, you need to do this. Like, he like roasted me for a split second, and then went into like the fork in the outlet type of thing. After
then
that,
you guys all yelled at me to do it
because you were right next to it.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. Whatever. I'll stick the fork. I thought I was going to get electrocuted because they do have. They don't mess around. They electrocute you in this haunted house.
They got some electricity running.
Yeah, they have some electricity in some in a room or two, in a room for sure. But I thought that maybe that was hooked up to the thing, and I was like kind of anxious doing it, but I did it. Nothing happened.
That just triggered the sparks. Is all.
It triggered the elevator to fall.
Yeah, it triggered your wife to end up on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Terrifying. So that was creepy. The Jimmy was creepy, and then there was a room where it's like an escaped convict room. Where it's like a bunch of
people running around with tasers.
And they told us they had caps on them, so I wasn't really worried about. I mean, in the walkthrough, they're like, yeah, they got caps on the tasers, so that you're not actually going to get tasered.
Yeah,
but you're going to see the noise and hear it and whatnot.
Yeah.
These guys I was in the back, so they would just sneak up on me, and then they put the taser right here. And I wouldn't know it. I would not know it. And literally, I would be standing there, and all of a sudden, they go right next to my face.
See it out of the corner of your eye.
Lose my mind. I'd just go, ah!
Honestly, you're probably the perfect guy to be in the back of the group, though. Like, that's kind of what they were hoping for, was someone to react like that.
I was just screaming my ass off, dude. There was a point in time, too, where this woman was like hidden in a corner of a room, and we had stopped, and we were stopped for a minute because they have this like system where, you know, if somebody gets too far ahead, the door in front of you will lock until it turns green. You get out. It's actually really complex and really cool. And they explain it in our vlog that you should check out.
Green light, red light.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. But we were stopped for a while, and I was standing there, and we were joking. We were all shooting the shit, and we were like laughing about something. And then the chick had been standing there the lady had been standing there the whole time.
Just behind you?
Right next to me. Like right here. And it was even light. It wasn't even dark at this point. But I was looking this direction, like, and talking to you guys like over some heads and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she says something. She's like, well, aren't you gonna like recognize that I'm here or some shit like that? I don't even know what she said, but I jumped out of my skin, dude. I was, aren't you gonna say hi or something like that? Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. So it's successfully scared for me. Those are my highlights.
One of my highlights, and I don't think I even told you this yet, though, was the room where we're in the shower scene.
Oh.
And so in the shower scene, everyone gets their own stall.
Yeah.
And it's kind of split like vertically. So you get like 4 people on one side, 4 people on the other side.
It's like a gym shower.
Pretty much, yeah. You got like a line of showers on both sides of this room. And then you've got your shower curtain in front of you. And so you're instructed to go into the room and to pick your own stall. Well, Alice is next to me. She's she's at the end of the row here. So it's just me and her.
Bless her heart.
At the very end. So we both like close ours. As she closes hers, or even after she closes it, the scare actor who's in that room comes into just hers.
Who's a naked Santa Claus?
Well, he's got a towel on.
Yeah, he's
not totally,
but he's implementing that he's
got nothing on underneath.
He's got nothing on underneath. Yeah,
he's probably got gym shorts on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he comes into just her stall and like closes the curtain behind it.
And he says, "I'm gonna join you."
Yeah. And so I'm like watching her, and like I can't get into her stall because there's but
you can see it.
I can see it. It's like cut off at the shoulders, but it's like a split wall. I can't go through it. So I'm literally just like watching her struggle. Like she's cowering. She's closing her eyes. She can't even look at anything, and she's just like hoping this guy leaves her shower. It's so
she did. Yeah. But I did think that was why, because I saw it as I was closing mine. I saw him go in, and I went, "Oh, she's done."
You're like, oh,
in my head, I was like, anyone but her, man. I was like, no.
And so I'm watching it from like the front row.
Yeah.
Her like getting scared by this character.
And to be honest, like, kind of scary as a lady. Like she was like, like that's the kind of preys on a fear that's true and primal, and like,
and for some people there could be some actual trauma there too.
Exactly. Which I'm not, no shade. I mean, you guys are going hard.
Yeah.
Which that's legit.
I mean, you're going to a haunted house. You expect to be like out of your comfort zone.
Your comfort zone. Exactly. She loved it though. It was so funny because beforehand, Ryan she probably talked to you. I was in the bathroom a couple of times, but
this was her at the bar before he went in. She was just like,
and then eventually Ryan,
she wouldn't say anything.
Ryan's like, "You doing all right?" And she's like, "I don't want to be here." She said, "I don't know how you talked me into doing this." I said, "You said you wanted to do this. I showed you the video and you went, I'd love to go to the Christmas one." You said that. You said that to me.
It would be like all like, sugar plum fairies and rainbows. Yeah. Nothing like that.
But honestly, she had a very similar thing to me where my thing was I was just really, really afraid of Jimmy. She was just really afraid of the elevator. That was like her number one thing. So she's like, once I get through that, I'll be good.
Was she though after that though? Was she fine?
No, she was scared the entire time.
I was going to say, she didn't seem like it in the shower room. She was
she told me afterwards, she's like, I was terrified in that shower. I was terrified. But she did say that she's happy she went. She loved it. She had a fun time. And we did talk about like, we'd love to do this like yearly.
Yeah.
And I did, Dalton, I sent him a really long audio message that night.
After we went
That's
cool.
And I just like was just raving and just glazing about,
about
them. And I told him about how we loved meeting their moms and stuff. Took him like a couple days to get back to me. And he was just so busy,
Well, that was the 1 week they were doing it.
And I did it the night they were still running,
Yep.
And he got back to me. He said, he appreciated the kind words very much from the Ball Buds, and that he hopes to see us again. I said, we'd love to make it like a yearly thing and just come out and support you guys every year. And
and who knows, maybe we'll have you on the podcast. Maybe we'll have you join the Ball Buds.
It's funny because like viewers are probably like, man, these guys talk about this realm of darkness. Like, this is what, the 4th episode now? You know what? They were just really nice guys. They're in our community. They live around where we live, and they have similar aspirations and
it's a special interest.
Yeah, mind states, and it's a special interest in me. Yeah, I like haunted houses. I like props.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, you're right though. When you did go use the bathroom though, and it was just me and Alice at the bar, she was just like, "Yeah, so when can we go home after this?" Like, she just like. All business, no. She
was trying to get in like in the zone, man.
Yeah,
100%. She was wigged out.
Overall, really cool twist on it. Enjoyed it quite a bit. It was. I didn't get to go through the actual haunt this year. Through like the Halloween one. So I'm glad I was able to do this, but I agree. This should be like something that we do yearly. And
I'd like to do the Halloween one.
Yeah.
Yearly, I think. I do want to say one more thing about the Christmas one.
Oh yeah.
I thought the plot line, the through line was sick. Where they were almost painting it. They were like, there's two sides. There's like this Santa side and this like Krampus side.
Okay.
And the entire time they're kind of making Santa Claus seem like a bad guy, but they're also kind of like, you're on Santa's nice list. You want to be on Santa's nice list. And then at the end, there is no Krampus. It's like hellacious, horrible Santa. Santa's the bad guy.
Yeah.
There's no like anti-Christmas. It's like Christmas is evil, like sort of thing. And I was like, that's kind of sick that like you have all these people who are like, all the actors are like praising this like god of Santa. They're all like talking about, you hear everybody talking about Santa as you're and then you see him at the end half naked in a shower. Like that's pretty freaking creepy. That's pretty creepy. Like, it's good. It's a good plot. It's a good story.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I remember the most though was when it was pretty early on. I think it was even before the elevator. We're getting in like a waiting room almost.
Oh yeah.
And like a scare actor comes up to me with like a teddy bear, and something was wrong with the teddy bear. She like needed the teddy bear was like
the eyeball was hanging out or something.
Yeah, but it was also like coherent. Like it needed like words of advice, or like it needed some sort of like feedback to like be a good teddy bear or something.
Sure.
Was like,
yeah.
It was like asking. She like asked me specifically. She's like, say something nice about the teddy bear.
I remember this. Yeah.
And I'm just like throwing off my rocker. I'm like, dude, I've never complimented a teddy bear before in my life. So I'm like, oh man, you're a handsome fella, dude.
You did say that. Yeah, you did.
I was like, you're a handsome little teddy bear. And she like pulls it back up like it's talking to her.
Yeah.
And it says something about like that was determining if I was on the nice or the naughty list. I don't remember where I ended up though. I assume I ended up on the nice list because of that.
Nice list. Yeah. She did say. She said you're on the nice list.
Yeah.
Which that's that whole thing. I think there's like this whole like plot line through line, which I know Dalton, Ben, you guys said is kind of like you're not a fan of like plot lines in haunts, but there was this through line I kind of caught of like talking about Santa and how he is the nice list. You want to be on Santa's nice list, but at the end of the day, there's no naughty or nice. Santa's a half naked creep in a shower stall.
Yeah.
Which I just thought was great. Another scene that I thought though was crazy was the scene when you go into the medical room and it's just like that stretcher and there's the medical dolls on the wall, the two medical dolls on the wall.
Yeah,
There's just one chick in there and she was having an argument with no one.
Yeah.
It was her yelling She killed it. I remember you guys had all kept going and I stayed and I kept my head in and she was still going at the wall, still going.
Really?
And I literally looked in there and I looked at Alice and went, damn, that's gotta be good therapy. I was like, that's gotta be good. She was in there like screaming her ass off at nothing. Like she was like having like a mental break or something.
Sure. Yeah.
Looked so good.
Yeah.
She looked so good. I was like, damn, she is believable.
Well, I know they're always looking for scare actors. So a little plug for them, realmofdarkness.com.
We're going to be in it next year.
Come see us.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a bald room. Who knows? A room of just bald guys.
That would scare some people. There are people who do have phobias of bald men.
There could be. Maybe we need to pitch that to them and see what we can weasel our way into a bald.
That would be kind of creepy. And just they don't say anything. They just
to
stare.
see if like bald room or just like as you like walk by, like all the heads turn as you're like walking.
And we make sure that we're like all lubed up and that there's lighting that's like shooting down so that all the heads are just like shiny as hell.
I'm picturing like Danny DeVito from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's like coming out of the couch. Have you seen that clip?
No. Well, maybe I probably have. I don't know.
Most people that are listening would probably know what that is.
Yeah.
Like that scene where like Danny DeVito's just like lubed up on the floor.
Oh, I think I have seen that. Yeah.
Bald. He's in his tighty whiteys and that's it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
A room full of that would be incredible.
That would be incredible. bunch of whitey tighty bald men.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh man. Well, I also love you, man.
I love you.
This is our very last episode of the year here.
It is
2025.
It's we did a lot this year.
We did. Yeah. We really kicked it in overdrive.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna keep kicking it.
We're gonna keep kicking it. We
ain't giving up on the kicking. We ain't done kicking yet.
No. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who have been. It was really cool when like Spotify Wrapped came out. And everybody, and not everybody, but some people like reached out to us that don't talk to us regularly or if ever. And they were like, hey, you're my number one podcast for the year. And I was like, that's insane.
Yeah. And even if it's just a few people, like, the fact that we can reach anybody.
Cool. Yeah. It's so cool.
The fact that you think that we're entertaining to listen to, just like two dudes like rambling for an hour every week.
We talk about nothing too. I know. It's like
what did you learn? Comment in this episode. What did you learn from us talking about this that you like feel somewhat educated about now?
That you have to sit on the ground.
Yeah.
In the elevator.
Or maybe you don't sit. Yeah. Watch out for the
far right
flying.
Corner.
Yeah. Right.
That's the safe corner.
I learned that I might be afraid of bald guys.
Yeah. Oh man, it's been a great year. It's been a lot of bald buds content. We're gonna keep it up for you guys. We have fun doing this.
Yeah. I know I can't say this out loud yet, but I know that we've got some really fun stuff planned for this next year. You're already looking at me. You know what I'm talking about for a few of them.
I do.
Make sure you stay tuned because we're
taking over the world.
Yeah. If this was Overdrive, then we're gonna be
Overdrive squared.
Alien invasion of bald people.
Hell yeah, we are. Dude, just look at the earth. It's a round spherical ball.
Yeah.
Just like bald heads.
We meant to be the world.
Yes.
We are the world.
We're taking, and not in the skinhead way.
No.
In the cool bald guy normal way.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for 2025. Love you, baldies.
Hell yeah.
Stay bald every day.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Love you guys. Peace.